pretty sure that most of us figured that at some point in time, we'd end up getting a fight between Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder. I mean, these are two dudes that have been at the top of the division for a very long time. They've been circling each other. Little things have been said here and there. Nothing has ever materialized. But we always figured it was just a matter of time. And lo and behold, it looks like that time may have come. Look, the other day, Anthony Joshua was talking like on Instagram Live or something like that. He was responding to a question from a fan. And it certainly appears that he said that he's going to be fighting Deontay Wilder in December. Now, look, if that's the case, allow me to be the first one to say, I think this will be the last time that we see or talk about Anthony Joshua at the very top of the heavyweight division. Look, now that may sound as a bold statement, everything this man's accomplished, but we got to look for a minute here. We got to say, this dude lost to Andy Ruiz. Then he comes out and loses to Usyk. And I think that if he's fighting Deontay Wilder in December, he's going to get knocked out in incredible fashion, just like so many other Deontay Wilder opponents. Right? I mean, think about this for a second. He gets dropped by Klitschko. Gets hurt by, was it Pulev? Gets knocked out by Ruiz. Gets hurt by Usyk. Then he ends up picking up this new trainer. He's working with Derek James. Go out there, we see him against Franklin. Now, did we see some changes? Yeah, as a matter of fact, I like the changes. I like the way he was using the jab and then converting it into the left hook. I like the way he was getting that right hand in there. What I didn't like was his defense. What I didn't like was how many times he was getting caught by shots. Now, look, it was nothing crazy, but it's crazy when you're dealing with a man like Deontay Wilder. There's only been one person that we've seen who's been able to handle that power. That being said, Tyson Fury got caught with some big right hands, got dropped multiple times over the course of their fights. But make no mistake about it, I mean, he was able to keep getting up. That's the thing. He was able to take that power, and then he was able to turn around in two of their fights and end up getting the stoppage victory. Nobody else has been able to do that. Everybody else that you see get caught by those big right hands get hurt and they stay down. Nobody's been able to avoid them. Nobody's been able to stay out of the way of them. Right? We have no reason to believe that Anthony Joshua is going to be the first one because he's not able to stay out of the way of what guys are doing to him now. And all of a sudden, he's going to just magically just figure out ways to avoid all the power shots. Very unlikely. He's just going to all of a sudden get this granite chin and he's going to be able to stand up to the hardest puncher we've ever seen. Very unlikely. Dude, this fight ain't going to last long. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, Anthony Joshua is a skilled fighter. But we're talking about a man who's been hurt before by multiple people who aren't even close to the power that Deontay Wilder possesses. So I don't think this one will go. I don't think this one will last long. I mean, I think the best thing ultimately that he could hope for is, this sounds crazy, but like that it would get dragged out. That we'd see it like something with the Luis Ortiz rematch. Right, where Deontay Wilder was just dropping round after round after round, and then all of a sudden he just found the perfect time, lined up that right hand, lights out, game over. Right, because we know that in a lot of fights, that's what he's looking at. Now, I don't think that's going to be the case. I think he's also working on his skills. I think he's going to come out here and try and do a little bit more. He's not just going to play the super patient, waiting game, and then all of a sudden just find that one shot and it's lights out, even though we know that he can. Like, I'm surprised, man. Of all the things that he could do, of all the fights that he could take, we're going to see Anthony Joshua take this one. Man, I hope he's got his trick up his sleeve. I hope he just comes out with something that we've never seen before, because honestly, that's what it's going to take. So, let me know what you guys think. I mean, I've always been a big fan of the guy, so I'm not trying to knock him. I'm not trying to say anything negative about him. I just think that this is going to be a horrible matchup. But, maybe I'm seeing it incorrectly. Maybe there's something that I'm missing. Maybe he's going to be able to control with the jab. Or something along those lines. He's not necessarily known for being the fleetest of foot. So Deontay Wilder is an athletic guy. He is incredibly explosive, along with having that ridiculous power. So gotta think he's gonna be able to find it, but who knows? Let me know what you guys think.